Well, hello there, and thank you so much for stopping in and checking out what is going on in North Jersey. My name is Pete Kopak, and today we have a few things for you. We got some headlines going on in North Jersey, as well as what is happening in the real estate market. A little highlight about teachers here in North Jersey and what the real estate market is doing and what we can maybe expect going into 2025. So, all right, let's jump right into it. You'd probably be living under a rock if you didn't know about this headline here in North Jersey. This is all the buzz of what's going on right now in North Jersey. I think Morris County, Passaic County, Bergen County has seen them. Reportings of large drones flying around. Looks like over some pretty sensitive areas. Listen, I don't really have a lot of information, of course, on this. Doesn't seem like anybody really does. But I am curious. I mean, what do you think is happening with these drones? Looks like Governor Murphy said that there's no evidence of that these unexplained drones pose a threat. And then the FBI is investigating and citing statewide, including the reports at Picatinny Arsenal. So just another day here in North Jersey, some crazy stuff going on, I guess. I don't know if it's something or nothing. I've heard reports of them being like as big as cars or small cars. So these are not, because when I first saw it, I was wondering, I have a drone, I use it for real estate photography and things like that. Like, what's the big deal? So, yeah, I'm curious what your thoughts might be. Go ahead and drop them in the comments. Let us know what you think of these drones, or, shoot us a reply and let us know. So, all right, let's jump into the real estate side of things. Now, home prices soar in New Jersey. This was an article by patch.com. And they're citing a report from CoreLogic. Now, CoreLogic is a provider of real estate data. They're actually one of the more common names that we see. And what they cite is basically that real estate values have only gone up 3.4% nationally, but are projected to slow 2.4% by the same time next year. I mean, that's not a huge difference, but when you're talking about nationally, I guess you could see a big difference. But I think it's always important to really focus on our market here, because you'll see, as it's noted too, the Northeast has been particularly resilient to economic challenges, including slower job growth, higher interest rates, and ongoing housing and affordability concerns. So if you're looking in New Jersey, that it continues to be a lot of the same. This is actually that CoreLogic report here. And the part actually they cite it here, which they talk about, is that New Jersey, Rhode Island, and New Hampshire were some of the exceptions to this kind of stable kind of level price appreciation like you saw nationally. Because if we look over and we track these numbers through our MLS here, which is the New Jersey MLS, you'll see that the average sale price has actually gone up almost 10.6% from November of 2023 to November of 2024. We have seen less homes sell. So over that, month over month compared to year over year, we've seen less homes sell, 10% less homes hitting the market this month compared to this time last year. So that's a little bit concerning. When we were in October, we actually saw more homes hit the market than what we saw in the previous year. So that's something that we're continuing to watch too, because as home values, or as new listings, less listings hit the market. Again, it's that old supply and demand, which if you're looking, you've been hearing quite a bit of. Days on market is not overly, different. So we're not really seeing a ton, and price reductions are, not much of a change either month over month. Now, as we look over year, again, when we look at this article here, they're talking about, let's see, forecast that homes price dropped by 0.3%, but where were they talking about? Yeah, well, so they had even mentioned here that New Jersey had gone up 8.1%, which if we look at here, I mean, we're actually up 9.42% year over year. And then when we look at October, it was, even our numbers confirm that. That's what we have too, 8.3. So we are seeing that locally here. So it'll be interesting. I think, the thing to always consider and kind of keep into consideration is, it becomes, I've had a lot of conversations where, where does it stop? And a lot of the conversations I'm having, people are really just kind of starting to get on board and understanding that it's probably not going to stop anytime soon as far as home values continuing to go up. We're hopeful for interest rates to come down heading into next year, but that is just going to make homes more expensive. So sitting on the fence may not be the best option. Speaking of interest rates, let's just share here. We share this every week, but what we're looking at here is Mortgage News Daily. It's a free website. You can always go check that out if you want as well. And this is interest rates over the last year. So we're sitting at about still high sixes, and they're down from the sevens. We saw that big jump down in September, where if you were lucky enough and you had a higher than 6% interest rate, maybe you refinanced. Hopefully you did. We will continue, of course, to always keep you updated every week with what's going on. And if it makes sense for you to refinance, you can always reach out to us. We'll connect you with one of our great partners here to see what that looks like. And then the other, let me see. Okay, so now this is another report that we follow. This is our showing time report. And let me just see if I can. Okay, yeah, here we are. Let me zoom in here a little bit. And I want to really focus here. So now what we've seen actually is, so this is comparing 2023 to 2024 as far as showings are concerned. So it compares it to their average. So the numbers are a little bit off, but basically the orange line is 2024 and the blue line is 2023. We've seen a lot of the same trends. You'll see a little bit here just week over week based on sometimes how the holidays fall and things like that, but a very similar trend. And then we start to see the showings, meaning that people are actually going out and seeing homes more than what we saw in 2023. We saw this little burst here in July, but then from about September all the way up until just last week or 2 weeks ago with Thanksgiving, actually more showings than what we've seen. So that goes to show, it just kind of validates why we have a higher than normal average sale price, because we're actually seeing more people out looking with, again, 10% less homes on the market, 10% new listings hitting the market. Now this is, for the first, that's just for November. So, all right. So that is that. I came across this article that I thought was interesting. So I have a lot of friends and clients who are teachers. So New Jersey actually just launched a new program to retain and recruit teachers. So helping to retain and recruit teachers, and they're calling it the Teach.Inspire New Jersey, because what they found, let me just pull it here. They did a study, and what they found was, give me 1 second here. Okay, yeah, here we go. The task force on the public school staffing shortage found that from 2014 to 2018, the numbers of teachers leaving New Jersey schools far exceeded the number of new certified teacher graduates. So lack of inventory for teachers as well. So definitely interesting thing. So I'm curious, if you are a teacher, what are your thoughts on that? Why would it be harder? Why do you think less people are going into teaching? It's harder to retain teachers. But what is interesting is if you're looking to maybe switch, maybe get a new teaching job, or you're looking to get into teaching, you can come over to this website here, and it actually gives you some resources for becoming a teacher and for current teachers and things like that. So some video testimonials. So it's nice to see New Jersey making a push to get some great educators in there. It is super important. And to all my teachers out there, we value you. We know it's not an easy profession, and we love you guys for doing it. So yeah, definitely share that with somebody who might be looking to get into teaching or maybe changing paths. Oh, because yeah, actually, if you click on this opportunities in New Jersey, it'll bring you to like all the counties, and then you can sort then from there and take you to the different school districts. Now, I don't know that these are, I think they just kind of point you to, applications and things like that, not necessarily a job posting board. So you might want to check that out. But yeah, let me know. What do you think? We will continue to do these, regularly, so that we can keep you up to date with what's going on in North Jersey. And as always, if you're thinking of moving in or around or out of North Jersey, we'd love to be your guide. So feel free to reach out anytime. You can shoot us an email at thecopecteam@gmail.com. And until next time, later.